She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 13 of Final Fantasy XVI. A new crafting recipe is at the Black Hammer. I think that we're going to check that out, but we certainly very much want to go visit with who I assume to be Jill in the infirmary. But let's see what we can find.
Hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
Oh, can I talk to these people about this? Nope, just chatter. We're gonna talk with a couple people here. Let's check with Goots.
If you need out, just ask Nan. She's got a load of new stock in.
And we do have some new crafting
business
recipes as well. All right, ask about Drake's breath. Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your head.
From what I hear,
you'd have been lost without Jill, to say nothing of yours truly. If it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out, you'd neither of you stood a chance. But fair's fair. You took the chance I gave you and brought the whole bloody mountain down. Bet the Iron Blood couldn't believe their eyes.
the poor buggers.
Just'll have to find summit else to worship. Course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles who still reckon those rocks are worth more than their weight in diamonds. So you keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are. It's coin they want to put their faith in, and as long as you keep coughing it up, my faith will stay with you.
Coin purse weighing you down.
Platinum Sword seems slightly better and probably upgradable versus the Levin Bolt. Also, if it has a hilt that you can grab without stabbing yourself on spikes, it seems like a big upgrade. We're going to spend $2,000 on that for sure.
Rubbing me blind,
yes.
You know.
And then we're going to look at Platinum Belt, which is just a touch better. Although it doesn't have the health. Look, it's got slightly more defense, but we're losing 14 hearts. So I don't think I do want this. And then this is Platinum Cannons, which is much worse, actually. Yeah, so we are less interested in that. Chandler's Whispers. Oh, no, we've looked at some of these things before. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the things that we've already gotten, I think. Increases Gil Earn. This is new, and I don't think that I care about it very much. Now, experience earned 15%. I feel like we're pretty reasonably leveled. I'm going to pass on this for now. Wages of Warcraft. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Ooh. That, I kind of like being able to upgrade all of my abilities, but I feel okay about where we are. Oh, for sure. Let's just, you know what? We can afford it. We're just going to get completely up to date, maxed out on our potions. The elixir's a little pricey, and I haven't actually drank one that I know of. And we've got one of each of the other ones. I'm going to make one exception. We will buy an additional stone skin tonic because when I want... What's it called? When I want defense, I want defense, basically. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Boy, that one about the ability points, though. Which one was that one? The experience points I could take or pass, but that ability points one, because if we're going to get that, we'd want to get that early. It's only 15,000, which I can afford pretty handily on a budget of 66,000. 20%, huh? I don't know. Let's take a quick look at the skills to see if there's a lot of things that I don't actually have. Over to abilities. So we've got everything in the outer ring. We'd like to do an upgrade to Ignition, which actually I can afford right now. An upgrade to Will of the Wikes maybe at some point, which is 1,000. Oh, and then we do have the Ramu stuff, which is going to be another 2,000 right there. And I wouldn't say no to having, to experimenting with some of the other Garuda abilities as well. Also, just look at how this is laid out. There's a 100% chance, I think, that we're going to get additional spheres down here. Or circles, as they're sometimes known. I'm going to get this now.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Because a 15% upgrade or 20% upgrade is only going to be... we're going to have to buy it early to get the benefit from it. So Wages of Warcraft, ability points, please.
Cannot find a better price than that.
I don't want to equip it here because I want to have some control over which one it goes over. Let's go over to the gears. And... Berserker Ring I love. I don't like that I can't do the range response. I think we'll probably... Yeah, let's bounce, because we always get the benefit of the defense. I get the ability of this whenever I can land a perfect dodge. I think that we take out the gouge damage in favor of the Wages of Warcraft. And that's the call. All right. Now, let's see if we can upgrade any of this gear.
What do you need? Must have been hot.
Fighting the belly of that crag might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword. But I'm betting that won't be for a while.
I know how hard it can be.
Filling in to fill another man's boots, but I reckon you've grown into Sid's nicely. He'd be proud.
What's that for you, dear?
Platinum Sword +1. Yes, for sure. Now, this is going to take up one of 2 liquid flames, and I don't know if I might want those for later on. So let me just take a quick look. Platinum Belt would be another 1 of 2. So that would be both of our liquid flames, and I don't think that we have access to those anymore. We fought the one dude. That said, I don't see anything else here. So Drake Slayer's bracelets we'd like to have someday, but it requires a material that I don't have, similar with the belt. And then, do we have a sword that goes with it? I don't think so. So I think that we do have a purpose for our 2 liquid flames. If I need them for something else, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that style of game. Then again, it is craft. Let me just look at reinforced very quickly. So Platinum Sword +1. Ah, hold on. Because we can just reinforce the Platinum Sword here. I've made this mistake before. We are absolutely going to do it this way. +1 Platinum Sword, please.
You can thank me later.
And then this is just some Meteorite and Dragon Talon that I've got. Yeah, you always want to start on Reinforce. So we've done that. Craft is something else. And then this would require a Platinum Belt +1. So we might have to craft it? Yes. Oops, hold on. No, this is correct. Oh, Platinum Belt +1 requires a Platinum Belt. Why do I have so few of those? Platinum Belt +1. I feel like I should own this.
And?
How is it that I don't? I may not have clicked it, or maybe I'm misremembering what she had on offer.
Business or pleasure? Going purse weighing you down?
Platinum Belt. I own 0. How did I screw? Oh, right, because it wasn't going to have the hearts.
Come again. Or don't.
I got very distracted by the ability points one. So if I upgrade... Hold on, use the forge.
What do you want?
If I upgrade Platinum Belt, it increases the defense. If we then upgrade it beyond that, then we get our hearts back at +2. Okay, I've changed my mind.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
I am so sorry,
Going
Karen.
purse
I know
weighing
that
you
I've been
down.
here a bit too much. Let's go and get 1 Platinum Belt.
It'd better all be here.
And yes, we will equip it,
Finished, are
because now
ya?
we're immediately going to upgrade it. And we're going to make him upgrade it without actually taking it off.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Okay, so now we go to reinforce the belt. And we're going to do the +1.
You can thank me later.
And now the +2.
My best
And that
work.
gets us our hearts
Will
back.
do.
And then I don't think there's anything else we want here. And then Platinum Cannons are interesting, because I feel like I've not heard of those, nor are they available for sale unless I miss them again. I am
else?
so sorry. I just want to take a quick look to see if she sells Platinum Cannons. I would swear that they're not in the list at
Is
all.
it business or pleasure?
Purchase. Platinum Cannons. They absolutely are. So, as long as the defense gets up high enough, I'll tell you what, we're just going to get
Better
them.
all be here.
And then we're going to work it out. And if they don't turn out to be as much, then I've lost a slight amount of gil that we can make up later.
What do you want?
Reinforce. Oops. We're going to go to Platinum Cannons.
Yeah, that should do you.
And then the +2.
You can thank me later.
So now it's 55 and 16. And let me just take a hot look to see if this is everything that we had wanted. Platinum Cannons or Mithril wristlets. We're still better. Okay, so I spent some resources on that. It's fine. We're still going to use these. Let's go over to this. In retrospect, I really could have. So this is better. Platinum Belt was a better purchase. Oops. And then we're going to go over to the sword. And the sword is definitely noticeably better. All right. So I made one unwise purchasing decision and then two less unwise purchasing decisions. If that is the greatest mistake that we make in this or any game, I will gladly accept it. And I just want to note, I could have looked at the stats ahead of time and didn't. I just saw up arrows and went for it. Hold on. Have we interacted with this? Foundations of Velisthian Botany. And I'm sure this is great. Anything else that we want in this area? Because I might have looked at that in the past. Experimental record. Anything else in here? Okay.
Sid, I know that when we came to the Hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the Hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the Hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
I am particularly positively disposed towards the side quests that have that plus sign, because I feel like every time we've done those, we've gotten something extra good out of it. And it does look like there's something over here for us to interact with. And we're going to check by the, like, Nectar's bench and stuff like that. Like, if we're going to go out and take a look at some side quest related stuff, I very much want to check in with Jill during this episode, but I am so sorry. What's the fewest number of steps? No, hold on. We want to stick with ability set 1 for now. And then I've just pressed the wrong button. Standing dock. Boarding dock, rather. And I am headed the wrong way. Okay, sorry. I was like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like the way that I normally go. Yeah, I'll say of Nigel there, like, his request is not... We've done longer and harder quests for less good reasons. Like that guy that just wanted to make purple soup or whatever. Yes, keeping people fed is a worthwhile endeavor, but he was more like into the experimentation of it. Whereas Nigel here wants to make medicine. He wants to increase the potency and the effectiveness of the medicines that they have. Seems like a noble cause.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. and we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the Hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Based on what we've seen...
Give us new clothes! But we've no coin!
Raggedy elder sister, raggedy younger sister. Based on what we've seen, there must really be a risk being a branded and attempting to engage in commerce, because it just doesn't feel like there would be any consumer protection laws at all for people that are this far into the underclass. It feels like brandeds could just be killed, just like randomly murdered, and the authorities would do nothing about it, at least not in the Vicereign's duchy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Okay. I don't think that we'll have anything over with Dot.
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
Okay, not yet. And then Otto, well, if the people have had a little bit of news to say.
You'll be pleased to know we ain't heard a peep out of the Iron Blood since you cracked their crystal. Hopefully revenge is the last thing on their minds right now.
Yeah, for the people that maniacally worship the crystal, destroying the crystal is probably not going to elicit much interest. Okay, we do have 2 new hunts. Sekhret. While Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Rosaria, it is only recently that they've come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Okay, Martha's Rest. Let me just make a quick note of that. Among their numbers, one whose sheer size suggests it to be a chieftain, who appears to be spearheading the push south. So the push south. So that would indicate that they're north of Martha's Rest. Not necessarily, but there's a north to south movement of it. So I'm just going to write down north to south with a little arrow. He must be stopped lest the beastmen develop designs on the rest proper. And we can't accept this as just giving us a clue as to where they are. And then finally, we've got Severain, a particularly belligerent breed of echo. Oh, like I know, these guys that are in the temples and stuff, like Joshua's temple there. Has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins near Martha's Rest. Oh, cool, we can sack these guys. It is known to activate on the approach of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets about them with a burning jet that has already reduced much of the surrounding marshland to ash. This is the one echo that the curse breakers would fain see forever silenced. 5 seconds. So marshland's near Martha's Rest. So I'm just going to make a marsh. Maybe on the map it will have something listed. Okay, so now we've got a couple leads on monsters. I don't want to talk to Vivian yet. I'd like to do that after we do the side quests, and we are ready to go. Open world map. And yeah, we've got some business in and around Martha's Rest. Let's start at Martha's Rest because, like, we've got monsters to kill, and then we can go get the what's it called. Although, actually, I've changed my mind immediately, because if we go here, it'll be some good practice.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
You may have mistaken my vocation for accountant. Like, what did she think this guy was going to do about the slight inconvenience of monsters stopping him from getting the cloth that he wanted? Hey, Ambrosia.
Come on. Run like the wind.
I like that Torgal gets to really go at a full gallop. It must be a little annoying for him to have to moderate his speed to go alongside with Clive. But come on, can't you go faster? Well, now we can, buddy. Let's do it. It would be, at least I think it would be pretty fun if they did have mounted combat. I don't think that they will at any point, but then again, I didn't think that we'd get a mount at any point, so... Oh, hold on. Whoa, we want to dismount.
Thanks, girl.
Thank you, Ambrosia.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am. But, did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Little early on the dodge. He's got a big wind-up that I tend to mistake as his swing. Really, really, really want to learn this. Just a little closer.
All right. You made your point. Killer my arse.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
All right, I'm glad it wasn't like, oh, I'm so sorry, what are they called? Branded, oh, we don't have to honor those contracts. In the real world, he'd want to go do the other quest, but just because it's going to be so much faster.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Black embroidered linen, white continental silk, lush red velvet. Oh my, because he wears a lot of black and a lot of red. And my only concern is that if the red is too vibrant, it would sort of clash with everything. So, man, but do we want to go with black? Oh, no, I don't know what to do. Let's go with red.
This one, I suppose?
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Well, perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen. Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made.
Okay, sorry, I just don't want to interrupt with them. So, did I get anything for him to put on? Or that might be something that's coming up soon. It would probably be under other items or gear. But I've never made any attempt at all to change his outfit because, I mean, look at the man. Why would you? Let's go over to gear. I don't see optimized gear. Hold on. Let's go back over to attributes. Photo mode, no. It did say at one point you can change back to his old outfit if you don't like this one, and I absolutely sneered at that because no, this is quite the outfit. So rather than spending any time on that, let's go on with our side quest. That is still the wrong button. Okay, here from Martha's Rest, we've got a couple options. One is north, and I think one might be to the south. Let's just check the local map. And any sort of, like, marshes. Three Reeds might be a marsh, I don't remember. Sorrow-wise certainly seems very marshy, and we've got a quest out here. So why don't we head out to the west here, and we're going to go see if we can pick up that quest and maybe find any monsters that are in the way. All right, I have a feeling that these goblin gardeners might know something about the plants that we're looking for. That guy stabbed me as I was landing. Oh, I wanted that far away guy too, but... Okay, Torgal got that last guy. Yeah, he did not need any assistance from lightning balls.
The size of a goblin's eye. It only wasn't long enough of being attracted to the flowers, though.
I pressed the wrong button. I meant to dodge.
Too slow.
Oh, hold on. That's the big guy. I should probably do the rotating fireballs first.
Too slow.
Oh, he is so close to going down. Just drop. Okay, hopefully we didn't incinerate all the plants that we wanted.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
Oh, I would clear these fields.
Something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Okay, so that's the root of the problem, but we're not done here yet. I think that we might want to head up to Green Sheaves to take a look for the monster, and we could also look around down here. Yeah, I think we go back to Martha's Rest, and then we're going to head north from here. Oh, could this be it? Yeah, we found him. Oh, I wasn't expecting a second one. Oh, again, I didn't expect the second one. Oh, I'm missing. Ugh.
Guess we're all ready. To me, boy. This one.
Okay, he's gonna do a second one. Learn from your mistakes.
Let's try.
God, that can't feel good for him. Oh, or for me. Oh, I didn't get up. Maybe I did get out of the way in time. I felt like I ate that. Okay, but don't be in his way. No! Bad timing on my part. go down. Okay.
Got to sleep easier without him at their gate.
Okay, one of the two monsters is down, and now we only have to figure out where the second one is. That was the big Minotaur guy, so we're looking for one more.
Be safe.
All right, we found him. Severain.
What the hell is this thing doing out in the world?
Oh, did I not get out of that enough time?
That's better.
Wait, no! No! That was a really good hit. But I don't like eradicate. Oh!
Help me, boy. Come on. Let's try.
I need to dodge. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, please don't. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Thanks, boy.
Okay, we've got to rethink this because he does a lot of damage when he hits. Okay, Torgal, we need to hit him with everything we've got. Oh, thank goodness.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Okay. That was the last notorious mark on our docket, so we are now going to head back to base. Okay, step one. Well, we've already turned in the clothing. It'll be interesting to see if we see anybody wearing new clothes. I didn't take the opportunity to say earlier, if it was up to me, I would have said, why don't you take that very fancy cloth, make anything with it, and then we can sell that and the proceeds can go to the camp for better food, better medicines, whatever else. I just feel like that would be a really good use of that free gift, something that benefits the whole community.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
I sure have. A prayer for safe travels. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I thank you. A concerned caravaneer. And we got a Cleric's Medallion +1. We have a Cleric's Medallion. It does plus 20% healing, I think. So maybe this is plus 30 or so.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
And then we'll see if Gaunt has anything for us.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
And we should be good with Nectar. I believe just taking out the elite hunts. Oh, ask about Nectar's adventures.
I trust you wrapped up warm.
I make a better hero than I do a hat. Oh, what a great motto. And that's it. And so our last step is to return the medicine. And again, that plus sign usually portends like a, if nothing else, then we've done a nice thing for the person that we want to help out. I legitimately don't know which of these ways is going to be faster, so we'll just head down there and catch up with Nigel. All right. Hey, Nigel.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the core physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
You have obtained a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last longer. That's what the plus sign with. Yeah, the plus sign seems to be like a permanent upgrade. It's beyond just the normal rewards that you get, and here's like a really noticeable improvement, which I think is awesome. Okay, with all of our side quests wrapped up, now we're going to head up and we're going to talk to Jill in the... I assume it's Jill in the infirmary. I just don't know of who other... Oh, I should go check up on her. We know of 2 people that hang out in the infirmary. It's not Tarja, it's Teria. They have an surprising pronunciation to it. And just like Valis, I'm gonna have to like manually commit myself to learning it. And then there's Jill. Jill is the only person who came back from the last sortie being a little bit out of sorts, what with the coughing up blood, so...
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me?
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
I want to talk to these folks too.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Since we are back in Clive's quarters, I don't think that we did anything there that got a new wall of memory. Oh, hold on. Martel's apples. A somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martel. Though she was to lose her life from the wound she sustained in Kupka's attack in the Hideaway, her legacy lives on in the sapling she saved from the ruins. An apple a day. I don't think we read this. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of Martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. With the time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these, what for their foul bite. But for him, it was never about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it our own. And look at us now, Sid would be proud. Signed, Otto. I would be happy to pass on that message to... Was it Nigel specifically? I feel like Nigel's doing the medicine side of things, and there's a different botanist guy that we met in the last episode. I'm never great with names. I would be happy to pass that on, that message, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt if Otto also expressed his concern, his gratitude directly.
Don't worry. Gov gave you the news then.
We're leaving for Rosalith, but not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
I was going to check in with Vivian anyway. I think that keeping up to date on the state of the realm is a good idea.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
All right, let's just see if there's anything new here. Though long claimed by the Empire, Rosalith's castle's towering ivory walls still serve as a reminder to all Rosarians of the duchy's proud past.
Fortify the castle gates, at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by a shield icon above their heads, avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier. Okay. I might need to take off the Berserker Ring then, because again, you can't do counters that are magical. I don't think. Let's find out.
Murderers!
Okay, just immediately then.
Fitting punishment.
Oh, Coeurl's got him. I do like the fact that they are continuing to fold in new combat mechanics as we go. Like, yep, you can't sword these guys. Just down.
I yield! Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Garuda, you won't escape!
I need to feel really good about killing these guys. Although I will say, and believe me, this does not give them a lot of credit, but at least they are killing as opposed to maiming and torturing. There is something a little bit different about cutting these people down with efficiency. Like, I don't like it, but it is a different feeling than when Benedicta was just like digging the sword into that woman's shoulder and like twisting it slowly, just absolutely savoring that horror. Okay, don't worry.
Nice try.
let's take out this guy with his protect spell. Oh! Level up. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the barking that I heard was Torgal. I don't know if it was Torgal, but no more Republican warhounds.
Come on, take him!
I don't think I wanted to take that. Oh, bite his ass, Torgal. Go for it. Nope. No poison mist for me, thanks.
Too slow.
We hit him so hard, 10 chunks of Wyrite fell right out of him. So let's look up here. This is where we were fighting, right? Like we're on our way down? Yes. What I was saying a moment ago is I wonder if we're going to hit the courtyard where we spent that first day with Jill and little puppy Torgal. Oh, wait. I genuinely don't know if this is where we came from. I kind of feel like it is. Yeah, that's where all the Republican warhounds were. Fortunately, this overpass was like, boy, that seems familiar, but maybe I'm just turned around on it. I'm very distracted by fighting the guy that wants to puke poison in my face. I see it, but I also see this. Sometimes the less obvious treasures are the ones that have $100 in them. Meanwhile, the bloody hides call a lot of attention to themselves.
It's the out! Get out of my city, or die!
Oh, wrong way. Oh, it's because there's nothing left to do. All right. I thought the guy that I just pitched was still alive, still had a little bit of a bite to him. So that's where we came in, of course. And then up here is not... Oh, I was about to say, really doesn't feel like the way. But thank goodness for those triple up arrows.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
The castle. Is this... No, this is not the way that we came in before. We've been to the castle, but we did not come in via this gate. Okay, hold on. We can help with that. Right, no shield. Hold on. Nice team up attack with Jill there.
Set her loose!
They have a Coeurl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Go for it!
This thing looks awesome, by the way.
Building up to something.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
We need to stop it.
Everybody hit him.
Whatever it takes.
I don't know how to hit him harder than this.
To me, boy.
Hit him more! Oh, thank goodness.
Then let's make this count. Over here!
Oh, I don't know what to make of this. I don't want to go in that. Okay, not in there. Oh boy. Hold on. Coeurl, I could use your heal, friend. Already. I don't know enough about Wild Chart to know if it's safe to do anything about this, but I'm still gonna try. Oh my, I was looking to see what moves I had on cooldown.
Jill! We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Fuck.
Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.